Hey guys, how you doing? So as you see, pretty good week. Did the same thing again, just kept working the whole week and figure out do them all at once, one video and one organized sale. So 4 small flippers, 1 front flipper and 1 collaboration, which I actually make a video separate about that one. I wanna show it off separately. It's for Edison Shark Gavko. So here's a first small flipper. Kind of like a faux, fake bolster, just milled out with that kind of like a diamond, square diamond pattern in it, and then the circle in the back, perfectly centered. This one is just smooth pocket clip radius. Still have a hard time with flipping with this finger. I think I forgot to mention it last week. I had a little injury with just stupid mistake in the shop. All of these flip really nicely. All of these have stonewash blades. I did bunch of satin recently, so these have stonewash. You see this one has kind of like a buoy tip. Just nice tall switch, nice lean grind. Very smooth. That's one. Another one. I like this one, just nice and simple. Just a circle all across, and like it. Still didn't get tired of the circles. There is also another reason. The rotor table has a very big potential to make certain things in knife making. So I want to get really familiar with it, and the best way is actually, the simple way is to get familiar with the tool itself is to do this. So I'm not going to be screwing up actual parts. There isn't much screwing up, but there is a lot of learning how to attach things, how to clamp things down. So definitely a good thing, and I like them. It's something different, and you'll see next one. Oh, that hurts. Really don't have this finger well healed. They flip well. This one is kind of straight, and there is actually that kind of bend of the switch. Also creates kind of like illusion, like if it was buoy like that, but it isn't. This one is straight. Really don't enjoy flipping it. It's so many nice knives, at least I think they're nice, and cannot enjoy flipping them now. It kind of sucks. This one was next, which I hinted that kind of cool thing is to start mixing the things that I did in the past. See with the circle pattern, this one is actually small. If people are curious, these larger ones here and the couple I did in the past, those are 1/4 inch round nose and mill bit. So those are 1/4 inch, and these tinier ones, which I actually like better, are 3/16. And of course it all depends what kind of step offs you do after each turn and how deep you set it, because I can really, if I want to, I can make look this 3/16 almost the same as that, but I couldn't do really such a nice fine and still clean lines like this with the 1/4 inch, because I guess the radius is just a little too big. The radius of 1/4 inch, let's say that, and the 3/16 is a little sharper, so that very tip here that makes contact first is a little sharper. So you have that kind of like a bolster set here, and they're all kind of identical on both sides. So we have kind of like the bolster set where I place the crater pattern, moon rock pattern, which I really like. I miss it. I always liked it when I did the kind of like areas like that. If you remember when I was doing kind of like areas like here and here in the back, I'm gonna be doing something similar with this. And then you have 2 different radiuses, one in the back, one in the front. This one has the pocket clip also with the circle in the middle, and then little tiny hint of the rock pattern on the bottom, just to go with the theme. Reinforced tip, nice switch, nice clean grind, nice and lean. It really sucks that I cannot show it off how well it flips. I can, but it really is uncomfortable for me to press that finger on it. It really is not pleasant. And this one is probably my favorite because it's the coolest combination of the rock, or the crater and the circles. because you kind of see it's kind of interrupted in the middle and on the outside circle. Then you have one here, and tiny little guy here. So that creates that pretty cool shaped areas for the rock pattern to be placed in. And the same thing on the back. And pocket clip kind of fit into it. And I really like this one. This is also a new, to me, it looks more vibrant on the camera actually. Oh, that's actually a surprise, because normally it doesn't look, it's more vibrant in a person than on the camera. But this one looks more vibrant. It's actually not as greenish as you see it on the video. It's definitely much more grayish. It's almost like a mix of a OD green and gray color. So it's actually very subtle. Let me see if I can find a spot lighting. What you see right now there, kind of like it's more of a gray. You don't see that green so much. That's actually how it is in a person. And that's how it looks. Very cool, kind of like, you know, it's not just the bronze or just that plain tie color. It's something a little different, but at the same time, it's not color. It's just a grayscale, really. Again, don't pay attention how it looks on the camera. That's not how it actually is in the person. You know, the cameras, they just pick up things differently. So I think it's a very cool color that it can be still plain, but at the same time it's still different. It is anodized and it is not just gray or bronze. Not just like a plain tie gray, it's a different type of gray. So I really like this one. And kind of the same thing, reinforced tip, except this one doesn't have the harpoon here, just nice straight and then a drop down like that too. All of these are very smooth, good detents, good lockups. And the last one is a CKC call-up front flipper. And this one has, again, kind of like a bolster up front with the circles, and then in the back you have these lines. These lines are actually spaced. It's again with the rotary table. They don't just go linear. They actually are not linear. They are on the angle. So you have like almost like a sun, like a rays of the sun. So it originates from the center. So if the center was here, those lines all go to that center that is set here. It's kind of hard to pick it up, but if you would actually study it, you would kind of see that they are tighter here and looser here. That's a giveaway that they actually go to the center. So I like that. Just a clean backspacer, perfectly centered. This is the only one that I can enjoy flipping, because it doesn't involve my index finger. If I don't have to pay attention to where the tripod is, because the tripod is actually like right here. Works really nice, very lean grind, nice and fine tip, nice and fine edge, and just a little decorational swedge on top, and again nice stone wash on it. So these are on the Gearbastion, guys. Get them if you're lucky enough, if you're quick enough. And I really appreciate you watching, guys. Really appreciate your support, your business. Thank you. Take care, stay safe, and remember, don't cut yourself.